Hi, everybody, and welcome to Baseball Discourse. Imagine playing 6 baseball games, 3 doubleheaders within a 48-hour period. That is what happened 65 years ago, August 26th, August 27th, and August 28th, 1960, between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians, and the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Just preposterous that you had that kind of an arrangement in 1960. The Players Association would never allow that today. I don't think Major League Baseball ownership would allow that today. But it happened 65 years ago. Rainouts leading to the doubleheaders, and so that's why the Yankees were in that situation as they were battling the Orioles and the White Sox for the American League pennant in the 8-team American League. That was the year before expansion. So anyway, August 26, 1960, the Yankees and the Indians play a twilight doubleheader at Yankee Stadium. First game started at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. And the first game goes extra innings. The Yankees win it 7-6 on a home run by Yogi Berra in the bottom of the 11th inning. So the Yanks win that first game 7-6. Let's check out the time of that game. Because I'm sure it lasted over 3 hours. Yep. How about 3 hours and 45 minutes? So let's say that it starts at 6 o'clock as it was supposed to. That means it didn't get over till 9:45. Throwing a little wiggle room, figuring that it didn't start promptly at 6. So let's say that game ended at 5 minutes to 10. All right? Now, back in the day, it was a half hour in between games, and they were pretty strict about that. So let's say the second game started at 20 minutes after 10. And remember, they've got a day doubleheader. That's Saturday. And the second game, the Yankees beat the Cleveland Indians by the score of 7-5. And you can hear that game, that actual radio broadcast. It's on YouTube. I'm sure it's on other formats as well. I think archive.org has that game. Second game of the doubleheader with Mel Allen, Red Barber, and Phil Rizzuto. The Yankees win that game 7-5. And Mel is talking about having a sandwich. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning, and they're still playing baseball. And Mel explained why it wasn't a game that was suspended because of the schedule. Anyway, so let's say that game started at 20 minutes after 10. And I don't have the official time as to when it started, so we're guesstimating here. That game went 2 hours and 50 minutes, and as I said, I heard the radio broadcast, and Mel Allen is talking about it's after 1 o'clock in the morning, and they're still playing baseball. So 20 after, say it ended about 10 after 1, maybe a bit later, and the attendance was 56,508. So the Yankees sweep a doubleheader, but they've got to be back at the stadium to play a doubleheader that Saturday, that afternoon at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Might have felt like 2 o'clock in the morning to the players. So they're playing on August 27th, 1960. First game of the doubleheader, Yankees and the Indians. And the Yankees win that game 7-4. 7-4. So let's see. That game lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. So first game started at 2, we'll say 5 after 2, 5 after, say it ended at 10 minutes to 5. Second game starts at 20 after 5. So now there they are playing all these baseball games. It's just unbelievable. So now let's go to the computer. Let's see. Second game of the doubleheader. Yankees win 3-0. They beat the Indians 3-0. That game lasted 2 hours and 7 minutes. So they were swinging at the first pitch in those games. In that game, I don't think there's any doubt about it. Swinging at that first pitch. So figure it was over about 7:30. And they had attendance of 42,520. So almost 100,000 people filter in and out of Yankee Stadium within essentially a 26-and-a-half-hour period. Then they play the doubleheader against the Detroit Tigers the next day. That was a rarity, by the way, that you would split a series on a weekend. But the Tigers come in for a Sunday afternoon doubleheader, August the 27th, or rather August 28th, 1960, a Sunday afternoon doubleheader. Tigers and Yankees. First game of the doubleheader, the Tigers win 6-2. So that ends the Yankees' streak after winning 4 games within a 25-and-a-half-hour period. But the Yankees win the second game 8-5. So that game, I believe, the first game started at 1 o'clock. So let's do the math. 1 o'clock, game ended, 3-hour and 24-minute game, by the way. 9-inning game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. And so you figure 1 o'clock, say 5 after 1, figure it ended 4:30. Figure the second game started at 5 o'clock. And the Yankees won that game 8-5. And that game went 2 hours and 30 minutes. So figure within a 49-and-a-half-hour period, they played 6 games, and 47,971 people turned out. So essentially, within a 48-hour period, a little bit longer, almost 150,000 people went in and out of Yankee Stadium, and 6 games were played. And oh, by the way, after all of that stretch, the Yankees were in first place with a 73-49 record with a 2-game lead over the Orioles and a 3-game lead over the White Sox. A lot of baseball was played in a 49-and-a-half-hour period 65 years ago, August 26th, August 27th, and August 28th, 1960. That's going to do it for Baseball Discourse. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you later.